Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com. And this is actually an infographic I made many years ago. I did a cool aligner food staining challenge because a lot of people are asking which aligners stain more than others. And I know you're probably thinking, hey, why are aligners staining? Aren't you supposed to take them out when you eat? Well, actually, in the last couple years, I've really changed my opinion on this because I found out that when you wear the aligners while you eat, you actually are basically doing accelerated orthodontics. So why pay $500 for one of these accelerated orthodontics tools, vibratory tools, or all these expensive chewies when you can just eat with your aligners in? Shocker. If you do this, your case will go, I would say, I don't even think there's been a study on this, but if I had to guess based on what I'm seeing, maybe 20 to 50% faster. That's pretty awesome. So here's the trick. Of course, you'd only want to do this with an unlimited plan, like Invisalign Comprehensive or ClearCorrect Unlimited, or even the top version of Reveal. And you need to spread the case out even longer. And then you change your aligners twice a week. So you're changing every 3 to 4 days. You're changing twice a week. A case that would, let's say, for example, a case that Invisalign would normally say was a 20. Normally, I'm going to make it a 30 to 40 just to make it more predictable. Now I'm actually going to double it again and make it a 60, 70, or 80, something in there. And the patient's going to change twice a week. Believe it or not, I know you're thinking, wow, 80 aligners. Well, if you're changing twice a week, that's actually pretty darn fast. And it's highly unlikely that you're going to have a revision or refinement in there if you do this either. So doing the math, you're still being done in less than 40 weeks, okay? And super predictable, no revisions, refinements. You could possibly even go faster than that. That's how incredibly crazy this is. But yes, going back to the staining, it does get stained. That's why we're changing more often, because they get really gross. There's no way you can eat with them in and do 1 week or 2 week changes. It would just be disgusting unless you ate all white and bland things. So I did do a staining challenge. I got this idea from the folks at Bayshore Dental Group. No, Bayshore. I'm totally blanking out. Whoever makes Bay Materials makes Zendura. I know they were bought by Straumann like a couple years ago. But before they were bought by Straumann, I actually went into their lab, their wet lab, and they showed me the staining challenges they do. So this middle one I had labeled ClearCorrect. ClearCorrect has changed their plastic since I did this. I think their plastic is a version of the Zendura FLX now, not regular Zendura. I think this was regular Zendura at the time. I think the staining is about the same from what I've heard, but I have not repeated it with their new product. But they had done really well in the old one, so I don't think it's worse. And I remember the folks at, Bay Materials saying that the FLX didn't stain. So this is Invisalign, which is the worst stainer, the worst offender, but it's also a very soft and porous material. That's what makes it comfortable is what makes it stain, right? So Invisacryl is another type that you can, use to make in-house. I think Great Lakes aligners are made with this material, but you can also purchase it. Remember, you can purchase this and this on your own. If you want to do in-house, you cannot purchase this. It's not for sale. So you can see, obviously, mustard is always a very bad offender. Ketchup's a little bit bad. Red wine wasn't bad. Coffee wasn't that bad. I know curry is the worst. I'm pretty familiar with these because with braces, with the clear ties, we have the same thing. So I know what stains and what doesn't stain. Turmeric, curries, things like that. Mustards are the worst offenders. But yeah, hopefully I gave you some food for thought, literally. No pun intended, about thinking of new ways that you can get your Invisalign cases done quicker, more efficiently, and all that. And, to really get a great outcome the first try. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. StraightSmile Solutions.